Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. A little macro update on Ukraine. If it's little, it cannot be macro, but it's going to be a short one. First one comes from Ukrainska Pravda. Ukrainian air defenses destroy 52 out of 103 UAVs launched by Russia overnight. 44 more disappear from radar. So we'll get with what, 96 out of 103. Let's see, another 7 are where. So this is the evidence. They always provide the evidence. Russian forces targeted Ukraine with 103 attack UAVs on the night of 21 to 22 December 2024. 52 of which were shot down by Ukrainian air defense units. A further 44 decoy drones disappeared from radar. In addition, one UAV headed in the direction of Belarus, meeting Lukashenko. That's about what, 6 that maybe hit something? Is that what it is? Along with the UAVs, the Russians launched one Iskander-M missile from occupied Crimea, though the location of the strike is undisclosed. So it was a direct hit, I'm guessing. Russia launched drones from the directions of Bryansk, Milerovo, Oriol, Kursk, Primorsko-Akhtarsk, and occupied Berdyansk. So let's see what those things are. Correct, so we have Bryansk, Kursk, Belgorod, got Primorsko-Akhtarsk right here. My strong hand is Milerovo, exactly here. Right here is Milerovo, and they said occupied Bryansk, obviously, and that is, as they said, in here. This is in Zaporozhye Oblast by Berdyansk, I'm sorry. Wasn't Berdyansk? Yeah, Berdyansk right there. So this is Berdyansk from here. All right, let's see what targets the Russians hit. UAVs were confirmed to have been shot down in Poltava, Sumy, Kharkiv, Kiev, Chernihiv, Cherkasy, Kirovohrad, Zhytomyr, Dnipropetrovsk, Kherson, Mykolaiv, and Zaporozhye Oblast. So they didn't go more than here. They didn't go to Khmelnytsky and everywhere to the Polish side of Ukraine. Yeah, these are the Chernihiv, Sumy, Kharkiv, Poltava, Cherkasy, Kiev, Dnipropetrovsk, Mykolaiv down here, Zaporozhye. This is the area where the Russians hit. They didn't hit Odessa. Okay, let's see what these guys say in Ukraine form. The Ukrainians again say the same thing. 52 drones down, another 4 veer off course, and 1 goes to Belarus. Correct? Let's see if they say. If they say that, papara-para-patsapa. Yeah, okay. Another UAV flew to Belarus. Next. Ukraine halts Russian attempts to cross Dnipro River near Kherson. Did you know that they are doing this? I covered this attempt or massive attempt 2 days ago, or it was yesterday. The Ukrainians reported that the Russians got about, how many they have? 300 vehicles and army and prepared for invasion in Kherson. Kherson is in the south by the Black Sea. I will show you on the map. And it seems now they said they have 300 boats to cross the river. That's what it was, 300 boats, not vehicles, 300 boats. So was this the great attempt, great escape, like that movie? All right, New Voice of Ukraine. So let's see, where is this? Kherson, near Kherson. So that is right here. This is the Dnipro River crossing like just like that, and this is the Black Sea. Crimean Peninsula, Kherson is exactly here. So the Russians tried to get over this, the massive. I'm guessing they said near Kherson. Last time they said they want to occupy, to cross a, occupy some island here somewhere, and the delta, or they said the straits. There are straits in here. They were not successful, but they're talking about this area here. So let's see what they did. Russian forces are making multiple attempts each day to cross the Dnipro River near Kherson in an effort to establish a new foothold on the western bank. This guy says that on December 20th, Russian troops intensified artillery and rocket attacks on the western bank of the Kherson region. During one of the barrages, a Russian sabotage and reconnaissance group attempted to cross the Dnipro River near the Antonitsky Bridge. And that is exactly here by Kherson. So this is Antonovka. They say Antonivsky Bridge. It's right here. So this is where they try to cross, according to Ukrainians. And obviously they failed, forcing preemptively thwarted their advance, Ukrainian forces. Okay, good for you. In addition to airstrikes and artillery shelling, this guy noted that Russian troops have been using weather conditions and aerosol smoke screens to try to conceal their movements as they attempted to cross the river. He highlighted that the Russian forces have been most active near the village of Kozatske and have tried to land in Voliki Potimokin Island for several consecutive days. They also attempted to reach Zabich Island repeatedly over the past week. All right, so they're trying really hard to get in this area in here. This is Kherson. All right, let's go to the next topic from Ukrinform. Ukraine's defense forces repel massive Russian assault effort in Kupiansk axis. Where is Kupiansk? There is in the east, far east of Ukraine. Okay, here. This is in Kharkiv Oblast. See this little thing here? This is where Kupiansk is located. Right here. And the Russians have been trying to go on to pinching moves here to get around Kupiansk. So these Ukrainians claim that they pushed back, they thwarted, they repelled a massive Russian assault effort over there. In Kupiansk, the region, Ukrainian defense forces repelled a powerful Russian assault, destroying an armored group. According to these guys, obviously. In the Kupiansk direction, we repelled a powerful enemy assault, destroying their armored group. As part of the assault, the enemy employed 5 armored vehicles, 2 tanks, and 3 infantry fighting vehicles carrying troops, which were promptly detected by our unit's aerial reconnaissance, the report says. So, do you remember how in the Second World War we had, let's say, the Kursk tank fight war, okay? You remember how many hundreds or maybe thousands of tanks were involved in that? I know it wasn't the biggest, but still, you got here, what, 5 vehicles, pop, 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 pop. I'm not trying to minimize it, but no. All right. The Russians claimed that they liberated 2 key settlements in Donetsk and Kharkiv. Kharkov is where Kupiansk is. So these guys say they repelled it. The other guys say, no, we actually did something over there. Russian forces liberate 2 key settlements in Donetsk and Kharkov region. So Krasnoye in the Donetsk People's Republic and Lazovaya in the Kharkov region are now under Russian control, according to a statement from the Defense Ministry. So Krasnoye is by Pokrovsk, let's start with that one, is north of Kakhovka. Kurakova, I'm sorry, Kakova, which is great. So is this right here? I looked up the map. This is the area where the guys, the Russians say they advance. So that means you see how this is. So Kurakova, you can defend it how much you want. These guys are going to go around and you're done here. I think they've been done for some time. They are advancing in Pokrovsk as well. And the other one is where these guys say that they pushed back a massive attack right here. Obviously. Yeah, he wants to turn blue. Here it is in this area again. So it is in the region in Kharkiv and Kharkov. Let's see what these guys are saying. Through successful offensive actions, units of the 10th Battle Group have liberated the settlement of Krasnoye and the Donetsk People's Republic, the Russian Affairs Ministers. Additionally, the Zapad Battle Group took control of Lozovaya in the Kharkov region as a result of decisive actions. But these guys said here, didn't they, that they repelled a massive assault. Maybe it was not, did not yield the results that these guys thought that would give, but nevertheless, they, according to the Russians, they occupied, liberated, took control of 2 settlements. And I would like to show you the Telegraph reporting on a terrorist attack on Russia. And they will not call it terrorist attack. They will not say, they will not use any derogatory terms that probably should qualify, not probably, certainly would qualify to a drone attack on a skyscraper in deep Russia. Remember, any attack on civilians, and it's consistent with the definition of, okay, so The Telegraph is covering that up and obviously giving it a neutral. They just report. Now they're, just reporting. They're journalists now. Watch Ukrainian drones smash into skyscraper in deep Russia. See? And if you look here, they are very happy about during an unusually long-range drone attack by Kiev. So it is, they show you this and then they want money, which I'm not going to give them. But they do not use any negative connotations, negative connotation to this terrorist attack. Why? That's why I can't support people who really say that they're saints, but they're like everybody else. Good things and bad things. I'm going to show you another report where again, Ukrainian drones strike deep into Russian territory hundreds of miles from the front line. Now, they don't understand that this attack on Kherson, which is the one that they showed in Telegraph right here, right there, the attack on Kherson could mean that the Russians will smash the Ukrainians, if they want, with nuclear weapons, and they can hit the NATO countries again however they want. According to the Russians, that's exactly what they said. But this was a Ukrainian drone, therefore they cannot really hit NATO countries, because they create the narrative that it was the Ukrainian drones, and they make sure that they are overemphasizing the fact. They say that they are Ukrainian-made drones and missiles striking deep inside Russia, only military targets like this one. Why? Because they're weasels. They want to be able to hit you, but you can't hit them back. The Russians show a lot of restraint, I think. But I know they're madmen anyway. So here is a short macro view over the main events on the Ukraine front. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.